on EA Sports. And coming up, it's the 49ers, leader at quarterback. He comes in second in the league in passing yards this season. It's the 49ers and the Chiefs, and it's all up next.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Bronk. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi Stadium. Glad to have you with us, football fans. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up here in the broadcast booth, and Brock one side with a clear advantage coming into this one, coming off the bye week, while their opposition, well, not only are they less rested, but they're coming off a big L as well.
Just a reality. Just a reality of the NFL that every season you're going to catch somebody coming off a bye or in more time to rest up than you did. And if you feel sorry for yourself, well, you're probably going to lose. When these games come along, it's time to grit your teeth and work even harder on those tired legs. You're going to see a lot of teams in that spot try.
Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off from Levi Stadium. Returns looking good so far. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, already a leader of this offense in just his first season, this rookie from USC.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a 49er first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. First down, he keeps it left on the option. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you'll always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
Into traffic, complete! And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, fresh off a 3rd Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. It's Pacheco again. They'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down by Fred Warner. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes them to 3rd and 5. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this is picked up by the 49ers.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get a look at their receiver. And so far, with a chunk of the season gone, you can see he's been the league's most productive receiver in terms of yardage. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Up and good from Blankenship. And that will get them on the board.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They go play action on first. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. As the open man downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
I'm not sure, Kate. I'm not sure, you're not sure. Everyone in the building is not sure how you can lose the biggest eligible receiver on the field, but that's exactly what the defense just did.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
On the ground, this is Isaac Gurindo. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. It's going to be a pickup of about 2. That leaves him with 3rd and 9.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Jake Moody out for the 49ers field goal try. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Moody knocks it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Starting at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And that's good for a gain of 5. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. At the end of 1, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got a first to begin the frame. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That throw finds Kittle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
To number 1, Debo Samuel. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down. A big red zone stop.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This taken from the 12. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at second in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
A 1st down carry for Pacheco. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Right back to Pacheco. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
I know we get so enamored with a one-handed catch, an amazing throw, but I am telling you, that kick from that distance is just as impressive. The leg strength, the power, he drives it low, and he finds a way to get an enormous 3 points.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Airing it out to start this drive. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Shotgun handoff to Garindo. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 now. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But of course we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs need only one to take the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3.
13. 49ers 10.
Reed now to kick this one away. Israel Abanikanda on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. That's taken in by Samuel. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They send Samuel Wright from the 48. It is cut left side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
One of the tight ends motioning right. From the gun, Garindo breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 31. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Joshua Williams has it at the 20. And the Chiefs will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. To the air, Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what your pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Short pass brought in. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. On the give, it's Garindo. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Here comes Pat O'Donnell back to the field for a punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. He'll throw it. That one complete to Hopkins. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Charvarius Ward brings him down. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. He finds space for a few yards that time. Brought down by Fred Warner. So we've arrived at halftime. The Chiefs with a lead so far on the road. Now we'll toss things to Jonathan Coachman in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on.
Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. He'll begin his return from the 11. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chiefs ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush down out to his left. And the 49ers get there and take him down. All right, here we go, second down. Trying again, following the sack. That's complete to Juju. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Charvarius Ward brings him down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Mahomes now. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They go play action. It's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers take over as he records his 10th career INT. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Garindo running between the tackles. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
To pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Pass play coming here. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Chiefs are gonna have it. And he's gonna hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one's caught along the left sideline. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Pistol now for Mahomes. That's cut at the 4. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Pacheco will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Up and good from Blankenship. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the 49ers on offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. That's complete to Garindo. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Running it after the penalty. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Hit made by Josh Uche. Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing on 3rd and long. Hauled in left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a 49er 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Short side option here. He's running left. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
That throw finds Kittle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Justin Reed with the tackle. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They go play action here. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. They'll come up 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. That's brought in by Jennings. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the Chiefs' 12-yard line.
They'll throw it again. This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. They are throwing it again. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And he'll start pushing them into field goal range. A small gain to the 38. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Big gain downfield. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a Conda on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 29. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Drew Tranquil with the pick.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
The visitors and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
This one finds Kelsey. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the 16. Brought in by Juju. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They find 7 yards, and now they've got first and goal. Throwing again, Mahomes. He's got it! And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Slot man motioned over. Back to the air, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Again, Mahomes to throw. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Chiefs make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast, trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
17.
Reed now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. Passing lanes kind of reminding me of LA traffic. Pretty hazardous throughout this game.
Yeah, just a mess and nowhere to go. And it's an awful place both on the highway, and trust me, when you're in the pocket looking at this defense too, it's miserable. Everything's been contested. Everything's been hard. No gimmies. It's a real testament to the work this secondary has done to prepare for this matchup.
Caught by Jennings. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
A gain of 12 yards.
Throwing now from the gun. Hits him on the in route. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 2nd and 10 now. It's taken in by Juszczyk. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd and long for him here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Looks like they will indeed try it, 4th and 2. Back now, pressure on its way. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down after a short gain. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel he's put together in what is a 4-touchdown game for him already.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this guy's in the zone. I know in hoops, sometimes shooters say that hoop looks and that basket looks enormous, right? I know on a golf course you're thinking, man, everything is a birdie. For this guy today, 4 touchdowns on the ledger, he's made it look easy.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Throwing is Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. Broke through the tackle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.